Janak asks Ashtavakra, who created this universe? In the royal court of Mithila, silence rested like a sacred mist. The lamps burned softly, and the fragrance of sandalwood drifted through the hall. King Janak sat before the sage Ashtavakra, a young sage with a bent body and a face radiant with the light of understanding. Janak bowed deeply and said, "O revered master, one question has haunted me since my youth. The priests say God created the world. The philosophers say it came from some eternal law. But I seek the truth, not belief. Tell me, who created this vast universe? These stars, these rivers, this endless sky? Who is behind it all?" Ashtavakra smiled, his eyes calm as still water. "Janak," he said gently, "the very question, who created, is born out of illusion. The moment you ask who, you separate the creator from the creation, and that separation has never existed." Janak looked at him silently. The air around seemed to grow heavier with presence. Ashtavakra continued, "Creation is not an act, it is an appearance. There was never a craftsman shaping this world like clay. Existence is not made, it is. The river does not ask who created its flow. The flame does not ask who created its light. They simply are expressions of what is. You see the ocean, Janak, endless, deep, alive. The waves rise and fall, each seeming separate, yet they are only the ocean playing with form. The wave is born, the wave dies, but the ocean remains untouched. So too this universe, these galaxies, these minds, these forms, are nothing but waves in the ocean of consciousness. The creator and the creation are not two, they are one continuous happening." Janak whispered, "Then there was no beginning?" Ashtavakra smiled. "Beginning and end exist only in the mind, O king. Time itself is a thought. When the mind falls silent, time disappears, and with it all ideas of birth and death. When you are in deep sleep, where is this universe? Where are the stars, the kingdoms, the desires? They vanish, yet you remain. That which remains when all vanishes, that silent awareness, is the source, the substance, and the mystery." Janak's breath slowed, his hands folded unconsciously. He asked softly, "But if everything is consciousness, then what of this world I see before me?" Ashtavakra's voice became like the murmur of a river. "The world is a reflection, Janak, not a creation. Like the moon mirrored on water. It appears, it dances, it disappears. The moon has not entered the lake, it only reflects there. Similarly, all you perceive exists within the mirror of your own awareness. Without consciousness, there is no world, no you, no question. The wise do not ask who created the world, they ask who is seeing it. When the seer is known, the seen dissolves." Janak bowed deeply, eyes moist. "O sage, you have not answered my question, you have dissolved it." Ashtavakra nodded. "That is the only true answer. The question belongs to the dream. Ending ends it. Nothing was ever created, nothing destroyed. The universe is an eternal play of awareness, and you, Janak, are not apart from it. You are that awareness itself." The torches flickered. A soft wind moved through the court. Janak sat motionless, eyes closed, as if he himself had vanished into that vast silence, with no beginning and no end. The silence from which all creation only appears.